right, welcome to Down Home Backyard Gardening. With weather like this right now, I can't really get out in the backyard, so let's improvise and do something that I've wanted to do for quite a while, and that's make pasta. And I say we because there's more than just one person here today. So, I have a party in about a week, and I'm going to be serving spaghetti. Now, I've never actually made homemade spaghetti. I've always got it from the store, but Christmas, I decided to buy myself all these attachments for the KitchenAid. So I think we're going to make some spaghetti today together, and this will be the first time. So if I screw it up, hey, it'll be nothing new. I'm still going to show it. But my daughter's here today, so she's finally going to get in a video because I've been asked where she's at for like ever because she hasn't been in videos in a while. But today, she can get in the video. So come on. Okay, so while she gets out the spaghetti attachment, which she can do right over there, but here she is, Darian. We are going to start making the pasta. Now, I'm not going to act like I know how to do this. So we are going to read the directions. Now, I have made pasta before, about 2 months ago, a month and a half ago. And I thought it turned out good. We made Alfredo fettuccine, or fettuccine Alfredo, super good. But I want to do spaghetti because in about a week, I'm going to have a big party here. And they all don't know it yet, everyone who's invited. But I'm going to do homemade spaghetti. Now, they all love my normal spaghetti, but we're going to do actual homemade spaghetti noodles, and I'm excited. I've got the pasta drying rack right here. I'm actually making sourdough bread right now. So with the weather like that, today's going to be a baking day, and I think that's fun, right? Improvise, have fun, do something different, and of course, on this channel, you know I'm going to show everything. So let's have some fun. Did you find the right attachment? Because I don't even know which one it is.
I mean, they all say what kind of pasta, like fettuccine, whatever that is.
Oh, apparently they say it on there.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's pretty cool. It actually says fettuccine on them. First thing we need are 4 eggs, 4 large eggs, 3.5 cups of all-purpose flour. And it's supposed to be sifted. So I got this for Christmas. Thank you, Mom. So we will sift the flour and get that going. What else do we need?
The last one that I unwrapped is the one that we need.
What was that?
The last one that I unwrapped is the one that we need.
It's the way it always works, right? All right, so we have that. Let's set that off to the side. It's not ready for that yet. Okay, so let's get the flour. So Darian, grab the measuring cup. So go ahead and scoop out 3.5 cups of that flour and use the knife to level it.
I got that.
Y'all didn't see that look she just gave me, but that's all right. Okay, so while she's...
Wait, how many? 3.5?
3.5. So while she's doing that, we're gonna get the eggs. Okay, got the eggs. Go, looking good. Recipe calls for tablespoon of water, which we'll get to in a minute. Okay, on a side note, how many of y'all have this cool thing like this for your eggs and for the fridge? I'm a total nerd, but I love this thing.
It's aesthetic.
It's pretty cool. I like it. I like it. Okay, let's get a bowl for the eggs.
You know what we should get?
Huh.
Little aprons.
Aprons? Leave it in the comments below if you think we should have aprons.
We could have our names on them.
Wouldn't that be funny? Okay, So while I'm getting the eggs ready, I'm gonna have her sift the flour. So you're gonna scoop it out of here into here, and then you're just gonna sift it until it all falls into this one. Yep.
So what's the point?
Aerating it and getting stuff out. I don't really know. It just says sifted flour. So let's move you out of the way. Open all these up that don't need to be open.
Why did it doesn't say on like the package?
It's fine. There you go. Okay, she's gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and crack the eggs and get the eggs ready. Hope I don't screw these up. Okay, and then I'm saving the eggshells because, like with everything with gardening, use what you can use to put out there in the garden to benefit your garden. Now, eggshells do take quite a lot of time to break down into the soil for the roots of the plants to get into them and get the calcium out, but what's the rush, right? Save them, compost the eggs, the eggshells, and when you're planting, say, your tomatoes, put an eggshell in the bottom of the hole with the tomato plant. Why not? Or just throw them in your compost bin, compost everything together, and utilize and constantly keep repurposing and reusing all of your organic matter that you can use. So, yeah. Okay, while she's doing that, we will be right back. While she's still sifting the flour, I thought I'd show you all the sourdoughs. So this is a completely all white bread flour sourdough. This one I mixed white bread flour with a little bit of the wheat flour, along with a little bit of a wheat starter with the white bread starter, sourdough starter. So 2 different types of bread here. I'm really hoping this one will be a good one. I'm hoping they'll both be good, but yeah, I do sourdoughs also. Now, if y'all have not seen my sourdough video, I'll put a link to that video right here. Okay, she's still rocking and rolling on that. These are 2 of my sourdough starters right there that I just fed a little bit ago to get them good to go, get them back in the fridge. So she is almost done. Taking forever. What are we going to need right off the bat? Let's get this going. You need a mixer. Now I've got this KitchenAid mixer that I actually bought for her like 3 years ago. That's actually mine. You're gonna need to start off with this. I forgot what this is called. It's a flat something.
Okay.
You're gonna have to start off with this flat beater right here, and then we will switch to the pasta bread hook. I forgot what this is called. This is called a dough hook. So, those are what you're gonna need here in a minute. So, we are going to now add, oh, she's done. So now we're gonna add the flour into the mixer. Okay, so I totally didn't see that we need salt. So it's a teaspoon of salt with the flour into the mixer. Now, if this wasn't baking, I would just eyeball this, but with it being baking and all sciencey and all that, I'm gonna be specific. And I dropped some, of course. Canceled. Yeah, whatever, good enough.
Thought you said you were being specific.
I know.
Canceled.
Don't listen to me. Okay. Once that's on there like that, once it's in, let's raise this puppy up, lock her in. And it says to keep this on 2. So we are going to put it on number 2 right there. While she has the kitty, which I don't think's ever been on the channel before. Everybody, that's Junie.
She has
Has she been on the channel? Probably in a window. Kitty! Say hi, you're famous now. Yeah, she's not having that. Shouldn't mess with the cat. Okay, now it says to slowly incorporate the eggs one at a time over about a 30-second period of time. So we'll just let that go. And of course, I'll fast forward this so y'all aren't just sitting here watching this. There we go. And now we are going to switch that flat beater for the dough beater. Okay, we're going to scrape all this dough off this beater before we put the dough hook on, just to make sure we have everything that we're supposed to have. Okay. Dough hook. Raise it up. It says to put it on the speed 2 for 2 minutes. And while this is going, we're going to use a spatula and scrape down the sides if we need to. And while this is going, if we need to add a little bit of water, we will. You're just kind of eyeballing it right now to make sure it looks the way it should. Okay, we're going to take this off now and see if it's where I want it to be. I'm not quite sure. Let's see. Well, maybe. Probably shouldn't exactly look like that. Let's see. Definitely think it needs more water.
All the cooking people right now are cringing.
Yeah, everyone's freaking out at me. They're like, this guy. Yeah, I said, it's my first time doing this. All right. Pretty sure it shouldn't look like that. Super mealy. So I'm going to add more water to it, get it back in here, and keep it going. Okay, so I think that looks a lot better. Let's go ahead and stop it. I forgot the dough is going to have to rest for 20 minutes. So let's go ahead and take it out. Okay. So just like that. We're going to let this rest. And this is about what I was looking for. Nice, consistent dough right there. I like that. So far so good. Little hiccup here and there, but it's all good. It's baking. I wouldn't expect this to be perfect, not for me doing it, but she's sitting over there hiding off camera, but that's all right. We'll get her back over here when it's time to actually do the work. So while that's resting, I'm actually going to make more dough because we're going to have a lot of people, so we need a lot of spaghetti. Okay, so I just made another ball of dough right here. And it came out differently. And what I did is I left this on the machine the entire time as I was mixing all the ingredients and the water with the salt. Once it actually became a dough, then I switched this for 2 minutes on speed 2. Then it became just a great looking dough. Kneaded it a few times, and I have it offsetting, resting while we're waiting on the first dough to be ready in about 3 minutes. And then we're gonna move on and actually start the fun process. But right off the bat, you wanna make sure that you get your, what is this thing called? You wanna get your pasta attachment that is open like that. This is how we're gonna create the sheets of the dough. Okay, so it's been 20 minutes. It's actually been 22 minutes. The dough has rested. Now we are going to split it up into 4s and start putting it through the machine. I'm gonna use this right here, split it in half, and then split like that. All right, so we have 4s. We're gonna attach this pasta one where we can roll it through and continue flattening out the pasta. So we're gonna put the machine on speed 2, level 1, and then we're just gonna slowly start, we're gonna flatten this out a little bit and start putting it through. Just like that. And it comes out nice and thin. Now we're gonna take it to 2, put it right back through. And all we're doing is constantly stretching and thinning out the pasta. Okay, now this dough is super long. We're gonna sit it off to the side, do the exact same thing to those 3. Then we're going to switch out the attachment to the spaghetti attachment and actually start making the spaghetti. Okay, everybody, just like that, all 4 are done. Now we're going to switch this out for the spaghetti one and rock and roll. And then we're going to get Darian in front of the camera. So that's the spaghetti one. So spaghetti on it. Okay, so for the spaghetti attachment, there's nothing to change settings. You're gonna make one pass through and it's gonna create the spaghetti. So I'm gonna set the camera up and we're gonna get her going. In, nice and slow. Keep it up high. There you go. Take this. Hold them like that. We're gonna do our thumbnail real quick. Okay, once the spaghetti's done, we are going to go sit these all over on the drying rack. So just drag them across.
Oh.
That's all there is to it. We're gonna continue knocking these out, and we'll be right back. All right, everyone, so that's the video. Super easy, but hey, when it's a rainy, nasty day outside, get in the kitchen, do some stuff, hang out with your kid, make a mess, get the flour going, you know, whatever it takes to have some fun, do it.
You did not.
I totally just did. And make those memories. So until next time, everyone, take care, God bless. I'll talk to y'all again real soon. I guess you can give me that. Bye.
I said yeet. Oh, that's so embarrassing.
Okay, while she's still sifting the flour, I thought I'd show you all the sourdough. You're glow in the dark white.
Well, it's also winter. And I'm not tan.
Well, then stop whining about it. Good grief. Okay, that was this one. Takes me 5 months to get her back in front of the camera. Now she won't get out of the way.
Okay.
Just kidding. Get over here.